Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456 and welcome back to my weekly video on how to solo the Nightfall strike. If you guys would like to see more of these in the future, definitely subscribe because I do these every single week for the Nightfall strikes, and it's just always a very easy tutorial on how to solo these. So if you'd like to subscribe and then see more of them, that'd be very much appreciated. But here we go, the weekly Nightfall strike on Ishtar Sink on Venus. There are a couple things that we need to know here. Obviously it's going to be epic, obviously it's going to be angry, and then here we go, this is where it starts getting important here. The juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapons. This means that you definitely need ammo synthesis for all of your guns. You're going to run out of ammo at some point. You're going to be in a life or death situation, and you need ammo for this. So basically you need to do that. And then obviously this is the important one right here, void burn. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on a couple of weapons that have void damage here. My Atheon's epilogue obviously is a void damage auto rifle. This one is pretty rare. You probably will not have this. If you don't have it, throw on the Vision of Confluence or something like that you have. Just some sort of long range weapon, because you will need it for this strike. You will need the Praetor's Revenge sniper rifle or any other void damage sniper rifle. This one is very imperative. You can also buy one from the Vanguard, and then obviously I'm going to use my corrosive measure machine gun void damage, and both of these are fully upgraded, and obviously my Atheon's epilogue is barely upgraded, so it's a little bit of an imbalance there, but that is going to be what I'm using. I'm a level 30 hunter, and I'm also going to be using the gunslinger perk here, obviously level 30 with all the stuff over here. So anyway, let's go ahead and start it up here, and I'll show you guys exactly what to do on how to solo this weekly Nightfall strike. Alright, so once you spawn in, the first two parts are very simple. You just need to take it slow and stay alive, and also keep an eye on your ammo management. That's going to become very important later on. You definitely do need synthesis for this. Now I am being a little aggressive here just because I do have a very powerful gun for this strike, because it is void damage. Now as you can see, I get to low health a couple times, and then I do something really stupid in a second, and I managed to kind of squeeze my way out of it. The only things that really do void damage out of all the things that you're going to be killing in this area are the servitors themselves, because they do shoot void damage. You definitely need to not avoid them. As you can see, that was my stupid mistake right there. But again, use your void sniper rifle because it is very powerful. Crit hits with my fully upgraded void sniper rifle. We're scoring 11k on enemies who had that amount of damage to give me. A lot of them would only do 5k because it would one-shot them. So as you can see, just use your synthesis, use your use some sort of fire grenades, use some sort of fire weapon to take down the little the what are they called, shanks, because the fire shields are just super annoying. So once you clear the first area, the doors will open. You can go ahead and go up to the second area. You'll just have to kill 3 servitors in the first area, go up to the second area, kill a lot more people. And if you are not level 30, take this much slower than I did. This is like the 5th or 6th time that I had soloed this, so I was a little bit used to it, and it's really not all that difficult. So again, just solo all this. This part's very easy. Just again, stay safe, don't be stupid. And then once you get to this part right here, this is when you need to kind of like pay attention. So slowing down the gameplay so you guys can see, there will be 3 different Harpy Zealots in here. You just need to be aware of that whenever you're running down. Don't run in guns blazing and just get lit up by these guys. And then there will be a couple different groups of Vex that I'll tell you about here. The first group is on the left, the second group is on the direct opposite on the right. And the thing is, whenever you start killing the one on either the left or right, the opposite one will start walking in. So as you can see, I killed that group of Vex right there, and I looked around to the opposite side, and they are already sneaking up behind me. One of them does usually show up as yellow, so you need to make sure you take them out, and just grab all the stuff in here and make your way outside. Now there will be 3 different things that happen here. There will be another group of Vex goblins down there, and then there will be 2 different little hobgoblins there that will be sniping you the entire time. It's best to just take them out first, and then if you look down here, this is what's going to be the hard part about this little strike here, is the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs do void damage. They are explosive shots. They are very dangerous in this, and you're gonna have to face one head on probably like 5 or 6 times in a row later on in this strike, so make sure you're prepared for this. But again, there will be a little group of Vex that come around that corner there. Again, the goblins are not too dangerous in this strike just because they don't do multiplied damage at all. But anyway, keep making your way up here, and this part right here is a time where I actually failed because I was just thinking I was all gung-ho. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I actually failed this last time. This was a weekly Nightfall. If you check out, whenever you run around the corner there's a huge group of goblins, just an absolutely massive group of goblins that will teleport up to you. So just make sure you take that part slow. It'll just kind of filter them into the cave if you don't want to take them all on at once. Obviously my void damage auto rifle is ripping through them, and it's really not a problem. And then we get to the hard part here. So this is the very end, and this is where all of the things here will like pretty much 3-shot you. everything here is a Minotaur or it shoots void damage. The actual boss itself shoots void damage. I'm going to show you what that means in just a second here. So do not jump down. I repeat, do not jump down. This makes it so much more difficult, and this is kind of like the cheese spot, even though it's definitely not a cheese spot. There's definitely a lot of close calls that I had whenever I was doing this. So just take out your void damage sniper or whatever else that you have, and then go ahead and shoot all of the different, what are they called, Minotaurs that spawn around here. You will have to kill all of the Minotaurs down here in order for the boss to spawn, but you also, the entire time that you're sitting up here when you're killing the boss beforehand, you need to take a look for this guy back here. Every 30 seconds or so, there will be a Minotaur that spawns as kind of like an anti-camping strategy, the way that Bungie implemented it. It spawns behind you, it does void damage, it is very, very dangerous, and if you're not paying attention, it will kill you. Just keep an eye on your radar, and if you see something red behind you, that is it. If you see any red at all, actually, as you can see, he already spawned again. Sometimes it's even less than 30 seconds. If you have a sniper rifle or a heavy gun, I would recommend saving that for him and then starting to whittle down the boss whenever you have your health up. So basically, you need to take out this guy, and if you sit behind this rock that's kind of like behind here and to the left, you will actually take less damage from him because the shots will actually block very, very well. And it's just kind of like a juggling act. That's the best way that I can describe it. As you can see, I was getting low on ammo, and I should have used an ammo synthesis here where I knew the guy wasn't spawning for another couple seconds, but unfortunately I was dumb about it, and I did not do that, and it's going to get me into a pickle in a second here. But basically, this is the strategy. You're going to need to wait until you're full health, to ever start shooting at him. You're going to start shooting at him and start strafing. He will shoot, he will do splash damage. It is very, very dangerous to stay around here, and I probably should have finished him off right there, but I was low health, and I wanted to make sure I didn't die to the Minotaur behind me. So as you can see, I was stupid. I walked up a little bit, got basically to one shot, started shooting at him, and then didn't have ammo. So I quickly went over, used my ammo synthesis, and that's why you need to stay behind that rock there. That rock there will block the shots from the Minotaur, and I luckily killed him there, and I just went back, waited for my health to come back, and then went around the corner and shot him with a sniper. So again, it's just kind of like a juggling act. You need to make sure that you do not take that splash damage from the Nexus who is shooting at you the entire time. It is very, very, very dangerous. I cannot stress that enough. I was doing a good job of juggling, so I didn't take too much damage at once. But if you get to about half health, he can just like shoot two bullets, and then out of nowhere you're dead. So if you get to half health, just back up, sit behind the rock, wait for the Minotaur to spawn, take him out, and then rotate back, and just take your time. There's no reason to rush here. As long as you don't run out of ammo, you should be good, and then you can get rewarded for all of your hard work for finishing something that is very, very difficult by yourself by getting Ascendant Shards. I'm so tired of this game and its RNG loot. I just want some exotic weapons here, but nope, you're gonna get Ascendant Shards, and yeah, that's about it. I'm just so pissed. I've gotten crappy stuff from the Nightfall 2 weeks in a row on both of the characters that I do it on every single week. But whatever, it's besides the point. If you guys did enjoy this video, a like would be very, very much appreciated. If you guys would like to see more videos like this in the future, make sure you subscribe, because I will do weekly Nightfall Strike tutorials, and I'll also do raid tutorials for the next raid. A whole bunch of Destiny content is going to be coming out, and I cannot wait to share that with all of you guys. But anyway, my name is NoJ456. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.